vigorously rebettered it. Through what sort of reception do morally grey outsiders receive when they join up with Auntie's choice? Why, let's take a look.
Welcome, eager go-getter, daredevil self-determinativist.
Feels like a glimpse of Arcadia's future, if Auntie's choice has its way.
Invaluable disposable agent program. As an Ida, you will live the life of an evocative allegory and thrill-seeking adventurist, and help bring Auntie Cleo's astonishing new conglomerate, Auntie's Choice, to Arcadia. Auntie's Choice delivers the unimaginable every day.
Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
You may envisage equitable profits,
Who said that? Oh.
and the best healthcare your bits can buy.
You dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times. Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
It's a note, isn't it? We, the middle managers of the ACS Undisputed, are not being passed over. We mean to take action or subcontract said action through a capable proxy. We invite you to deck steerage, where I am required to know as sponsored bus, whatever. Discuss this exciting business opportunity, which we believe would be mutually advantageous to both parties.
Commercialism is
check it
the
out.
foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious
You there? Yes,
efficacy.
you!
While the
I recognize your kind anywhere. You feeling famished, peckish, hoggish, malnourished, audacious, voracious, rapacious, avaricious, predacious, or even just plain hungry? I've got you covered.
lengthy approval.
Hot, cold,
Okay, so you just said, hey, what was that?
food, any food. The best.
Huh.
Years to bring a new product to market when it can be
That feels
enhancing people's
important.
lives now.
Oh, I have 4 of them? Damn.
Responsible member of
I had known that.
Injecting. Your doctor called and said you're dangerously dehydrated. They said it's
Do
important.
you sell beverages? Yeah.
pesky side effects as an early adopter.
Unrelated bric-a-brac. We got your unrelated bric-a-brac right here.
Okay, you sell.
The marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well suited to the shifting needs of our populace.
You look like a
Feeling
doctor.
queasy, seeing spots, bleeding from purposes either natural or unnatural.
Bar.
Experience the most sought-after inebriant on the Undisputed play. Welcome to the Bottom Runger, exclusive home of the Raptidon Bite. That's what everyone, and I do mean everyone, wants to know. No, friend, I finally caught N-rays in a bottle with this one. Not sharing the secret of our success with anyone. However, you are welcome to sample a few and attempt to discern the ingredients for yourself. Not tending bar right now, but my employee here can see to your need. Mayor Dick.
Okay, let's attempt it.
Certainly a more profitable program than the
Need anything? Why, it's only the most popular drink in Arcadia, and you can only get it here at the Bottom Runger. Don't ask what's in it. Even I don't know. Lowest price.
Sportsman. Conduct is tolerated? Ha! That will put posterity. A blood sport without blood sounds like red ink to Andy. Our tossball teams play for keeps. I witnessed no fewer than 6 critical blood force traumas in last week's contest between the
You know, they don't sell guns on this shit.
Brand bandits. I'd pit our least
There's an
Unbeatable
upstairs, okay.
tossball team against the Protectorate's entire roster of pitchball pushovers any day of the fiscal week, even with half our teams.
Who do you think's getting this big promotion?
My bits are on Orm.
This must be where the
She's
head
the more
offices are.
predacious of the two.
Whew, it's all right. Stand up tall and act like you belong here.
Attention, morally gray outside. Hello, daring self-determinivist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in IDA, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. IDAs help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results. That's right, a life filled with action, adventure, riches, and romance awaits. Being an IDA will see all of your fantastical dreams come true. Now, if you'll just exit through to your left, 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting to speak with you. And remember, Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack offers our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets in one convenient package for an additional price.
Okay.
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the Undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice.
Okay, so we can join them.
Yet they are indubitably one and the same. By coming into my employ and helping to secure Auntie's interests, you are directly manifesting a stable future for this colony.
At Auntie's Choice, we make things happen. If you want to move something along swiftly, you come to us. If you want to endlessly dither about numbers, talk to the Order.
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen. The kind that changes everything. The kind that turns our universal brand into the brand of the universe. We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on rung climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions. A daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant. It most certainly will, and the pay is the least of the benefits this opportunity affords.
Be our eyes and ears, act as our emissary, and when necessary, dispense with any competition. I have a plan, a vision that will change the course of Auntie's Choice.
Yes, Charles, your vision. Created alongside myself, a team of researchers, slew of marketing experts, a moon-spanning computronic gizmo, and not least of all, Auntie. Don't allow our banter to fool you. We are valued colleagues who, under normal circumstances, hold each other in the highest esteem.
So true. This particular effort has our nerves a bit high-strung, but we'll still exchange spratwurst platters come the 10th day of presents for Auntie's birthday.
Well, ain't that nice? I can't quite recall the last time I got to swap gifts on a company holiday.
Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having, something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
Striking? You're saying they're about to turn violent?
Yes, well, if they're this delusional, violence is the next natural step. Who do they intend to strike? Us?
Dear law, what a bunch of devious, ungrateful, greedy little prigs! After all the opportunities Auntie's given them to repay us like this, I'm so disappointed.
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely imperative that we get those people back to work, whatever it takes. Negotiate. As in, give in to some of their demands. Won't that set a terrible precedent for others?
No, Ursula, it won't, because we won't be the ones doing it. That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability. No, you misunderstand my meaning. Deniability doesn't mean we hide behind you. It means you may act outside the fundamental tenets of Auntie's Choice Society.
But you, who are not officially an Auntie's Choice employee, can do whatever you want. Anyone asks about our involvement, and we can disavow it.
Come now, you're overreacting. This is a tremendous opportunity for very little risk. You will suffer a lifetime of regret if you let this opportunity pass you by. How about you head to Praetor and see for yourself? Why, I reckon the solution will come to...
You know, I don't think I was working when the first game came out. But, now that I am, it makes me appreciate the little mockery or appreciate it a bit more. Because, it's kind of true at times. How they act, except they're just more blunt about it, it feels.
Can't tell the difference whatever size weaponry you need to make all your problems.
You have the look of someone with murderous and
You're right. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's an SMG. This is it's a science weapon. What in the hell? I kind of do want this because I'm curious what it does. I don't want to spend that much though, right now. We'll keep it in mind. What about you? You sell armor.
Well, welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell just by... I've got...
Let's see. Grants passive health regeneration based on your reserve ammo supply while in combat. Actually does sound pretty good. I don't think I want to buy that yet, though. I'd like to find the actual gun shop. missed the train.
Tramacular, arriving any moment now.
Wait, what are we?
Getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the downwardly mobile with my latest emotions report. Starting with...
Let's explore up here. Maybe we can find the gun shop.
Step right up for the most exorbitant medical care
Doctor.
money can buy.
Ever miss a limited time offer and wonder about how your life would have been?
Next, we have Reginald Oswald in proprietary insight acquisition, demoted for playing confidential logs in a paid public toilet.
Junk.
Not what I mean when I encourage working on the go. Perhaps a strategic step backward to Document Index Manager will refresh your info security.
Yes, you!
fundamentals.
I'd recognize your kind anywhere.
Congrats! You're now a file clerk. Clerk those files. Next is Elise Ripshaw.
Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product!
Samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
At the bottom runner that I was, quote, long in the tooth.
Worse comestibles! Worse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Might get back to me. Anxiety gnawing at your guts.
Oh, maybe they don't have a gun shop.
Hey, go-getter. Get yourself over here.
Stressful. And if you haven't
Look,
heard
I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time. Practically a minute all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be. There's two things I desperately require. Realism, authenticity. Sure, some might say they're the same thing, but I use both to highlight emphatic weight. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective. Of course it pays. Not amazingly, sure, but it's a rare chance to make something true and real that speaks to people and that possesses a certain cachet, right? Listen, you've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can see right through anything less than 110% genuine. Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creative type, Mitt Tarkenton. Why, the things he does with words you wouldn't believe. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise. All it requires is you be yourself, unabashedly. Then get paid for it. Head into our...
Play for keeps.
Okay.
I witnessed no...
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization. Here for a recording session? And I'm back.
Yes? Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged sort. Let me guess. Thessaly sent you.
That I did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our Maverick outsider. They've heard the pitch and agreed.
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape ideas. Part the veil about this magical art we call advertising. Everyone. If they don't have a need yet, it's our job to give them one. They're provided. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are 4 personality types we appeal to when writing advertisement copy.
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not normally into things, so you really ought to listen to me about this.
And I just hate that thing that never happens, yet absolutely could.
Any other general questions before we get started? Giving it brief momentary thought, I'd say, no. I am blithely unconcerned about that.
Not once. Never even entered my mind.
Well, moving on.
All right. I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things. Then, translate your unique perspective into lines for the ad. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective? All right. Now, I'll reinterpret your response into a line for the ad. Something like, calling all unconventional individualists. Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know, or hate.
I don't know what this means exactly, but I like this one for some reason.
Right. Maybe everyone knows you know your stuff because you tell them constantly. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you? Okay, perfect. How about your needs are different than everyone else's? Last question. What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering. Have just the thing. Now with a full body bib included with every purchase.
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all. Just a moment while we put it together. I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling all unconventional individualists. Everyone knows you know your stuff because you tell them constantly. Your needs are different than everyone else's. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rinds just for you. Auntie Cleo and Pal's deep fried cysty bits. Now with a full body bib included with every purchase.
Okay. Should have known it was going to be something stupid.
No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special appearances. Normally I would, but my agent in space me.
Even with half our team's 32 backs benched, they'd forfeit by middle time. It would be an embarrassment of...
Where did the other guy go? Oh well.
To offer higher quality pharmaceuticals designed to be better than nature. Because nature...
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Consumed the first of many rivals, but that original remains one of our goals.
Yes, now we strive to spread unfettered freedom.
From pop guns to self-propelled
Can't tell the
cannons,
difference between
I have
covering
whatever
and
size
concealing.
weaponry you need to make all your problems past tense.
there was a bayonet attachment for this.
And I'll take care of it, Commander.
Yeah, save.
West, on your command.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment.
As human.
Can I not just...
Of course, I also enjoy the simple pleasure of watching professional athletes bludgeon each other. Such a relatable interest. See, subordinates, I'm just like you. Until next time...
Experience the most sought-after inebriate on the Undisputed Plane. The Raptidon fight. Exclusively here at the bottom right.
Was specifically founded to fight what nature inflicts. To offer higher quality pharmaceuticals designed to be better than nature. But nature wants to kill you. Since then, our company has grown, evolved.
Dracula. Love. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's... Love. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch. Love.
I guess the trigger for her to say that's right there.
When we get back to the ship,
which is kind of annoying, but whatever.
let's give this a watch.
Thrive! Survive! You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Too much spacers. Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what? Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Sorry. Time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is.
Hey, mister. Any bits to spare? You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
Why, looky here. It's our contract. I see you got our message. Glad you followed up. Now, the question is, are you just here to work an angle, or are you moved by our plight? When the brass sets an impossible deadline, who do you think everybody on the floor gets mad at? When trials run late because some lab tech melted, who catches upstairs ire? See, us in middle management, we get none of the credit, all of the blame. Catch hell coming and going, with nary a promotion or raise in sight. Well, we've had it. We pulled our funds to hire a maverick outsider like yourself to collect useful information on 3 local persons of interest to help us climb the ladder.
Close. We want you to collect blackmail material from them. Well, 2 out of the 3. We want leverage.
First person is Melquiades Alcantara, proprietor of the Bottom Runger. Came up with this new drink, the Raptidon Bite. Everyone's dying to try it. We want the secret recipe. The second is an unnamed individual. Shows up at the Esplanade every day with a mop and an armed escort. What's his story? What does he know?
And why is he always waving at everybody? And smiling, too.
Head back here when you're done with them two. The third target we'll talk about after. Sort of a controversial figure around here. Anything else? Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just say that we're all so looking forward to working with you. We can't wait to benefit from the fruit of your efforts. See, everybody? Things are looking up already. Upper middle management, here we come.
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
Okay, so I can fast travel around. That would make your life easier.
Tronicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. And vastly rebettered it It's strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial.
Them wraps all taken care of yet? That's kind of what I had in mind, actually, so good. Here's the unagreed upon amount that constitutes your fee.
Tronicular. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months.
When we
Yeah,
get
her
back to the
quest
ship,
trigger must be
let's give this a
accurate.
watch.
Lone Man is a ballad for
Or the
our
trigger
ages,
for her to
a
say
thing of
that.
legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us in Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's choice devious shenanigans lying down? No!
Get you something?
Sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to do when things were down.
Afraid he stepped away to his office. He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up a fresh batch of Raptidon Bite cocktails. Well, till next.
Sunday gold will win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's grinning face, I want to cleave it in twain. Auntie's choice!
Bet they'll name you employee of the fiscal quarter.
Hostile takeover this! Right back at you. I'm Auntie Cleo.
If you're here for Melquiades Alcantara, afraid you're a mite bit late.
Well, shit, I just talked to him a little bit ago.
Investigator Yoshida, Department of Excessive Corporate Malfeasance. Did you know the deceased? It seems like you're not the only one. Were you aware if he had any business rivals, any disgruntled employees? Deals gone sour? Fair assessment. Not particularly helpful, though. We mostly just make sure no one's sloppy enough to get caught. If they do, we throw the book at them. And it's a large book. Leaves quite a mark. Of course we have laws. Anyone breaks a few in a flagrant or particularly inept fashion, they need to be held accountable, or everyone's bottom line suffers. You're clear to saunter freely. Well, maybe someone over at the bottom runger knows something. Don't forget, Auntie's Choice Zero-G whiskey gets you into orbit.
Takes all sorts.
I'll come back later, I guess. What's this?
Profitable day. Item. Business is good. We have positive bit flow. Our portfolio is diversified. But we can always do better. I'll give it to you straight in
Look who's back. You. I know one. Valo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. Melquiades said she's meaner than a bag of Raptidons. I'll miss his wit. More's...
Quite the bit pit. Down 14% in net gross. You're supposed to squeeze blood from every contract, not put us in the red. Learn to negotiate. Xeno...
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Local fauna like it's your life's work. I get
Yes, may I help you somehow? Likely by reminding you that this is not the entrance for unwashed service plebes. Please go tell your manager to fire you. Then follow proper protocols, or we'll find other vendors to patronize. Good. The intention is to keep riffraff like yourself as far away from the lounge visiting clients as possible. I'm glad my choice of words got that point across very clearly. Now please, go anywhere else so that I can tend to the actual patrons worthy of entrance into the Best Choice.
See that vent? Give you one guess where it leads to.
Be nice to know what event you're talking about. Ah.
Ooh, bet they charge 20 bits a bottle here.
Oh, look at this one. See? They're letting in anyone now.
Their outfits are actually kind of cool.
Oh, don't we all? Have an issue with the service? She's in her office. Door to your right. If you must.
They have the drink, so it's here.
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked? What are you even doing in my bar? Someone will be fired over this. Then, once they reach the nadir of their sorrows, rehired, only that I may fire them again. And I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this. What? All this? Furtive mixing of cocktails is simply how I relieve stress in a productive manner. It's a Raptidon bite, a unique concoction devised by Melquiades Alcantara, who was simply my dearest friend. Or was. I procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate passing, and before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything. I'll let you know we work only with the most high-quality forgers. This isn't some run-of-the-mill one-bit operation. The best choice is the Spectrum Violet of the Esplanade. Our patrons pay well to stake their claim as the most VIP of the VIP. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, our clientele no longer have reason to stray. Think you're wearing down my resolve, don't you? Ugh. Yeah, maybe just a little. Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe's yours. Our patrons are returning already anyhow. Well, since you put it that way, fine. You can have it. Always have had a weakness for smooth talk. Here you are. One lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
Yes, what is it? I'm very busy, and I can't spare the time for... Wait a moment. My old compatriot from Paradise Island! What a pleasure it is to see you again. Much has changed since our last encounter. I'm now Deputy Managing Director of Persons Manipulation for all of Auntie's Choice. It's all thanks to you and the information on mental refreshment that you retrieved me. Now even the most stubborn non-consumers can be reoriented, whether or not they desire it. Babylon Carr? I'd nearly forgotten the name. She's yet languishing in Fairfield. Such a shame. Her ruthless battlefield efficiency didn't get her as far as she'd hoped. I hope you'll excuse me. Many people to see, meetings to attend, bits to make. If only I could refresh my superiors, this would all be so much simpler. Kidding. Merely kidding. I would never misuse this wondrous technique. Not until it's perfected. May we meet another time.
So I'm not expecting to find him here.
Everyone has their little hunch about which product will sell the most,
Wait,
but
what?
I
When
say
did,
you need to
how did you
ask
get
the
in there?
common bottom
I'm giving your
dollar
description to
consumer.
the proper authorities and reporting on you to our upper mid-upper tier retail association. Now please, go anywhere else so that I can tend to the actual patrons worthy of entrance into the best. Product line is stronger than nature.
And vastly rebettered it.
Close enough.
Artificial means. At Auntie's choice, we strive to be 110%.
Hey! Didn't you hear me growl in a discouraging manner? The first testee ain't to be disturbed.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over there for me or something.
As you wish. Retreating to hover at a respectful distance.
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times. Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of Auntie Cleo. It's all a bit much, to be honest. But I guess it's like Auntie always says, anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely. She don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie. There, maybe that'll do it. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. If she saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone, like she used to.
Enough of that. You ain't idling, you're networking, expanding business opportunities. That's my go-to line anyway.
Oh, guess I was at that, huh? Thanks. Like your arm, by the way. Mine are just boring metal.
Oh, it saves me from small talk, mostly. Ain't many folk who aren't put off by the limb and avoid me entirely, if I'm honest.
Yeah, like go to a saloon or something and just chit-chat, like everybody around here seems to do, right? Like, all the time. Wait, really? Why, sure, I mean, guess I can't see the harm. Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going over there, to the bottom runger, to talk.
Staying put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and or lives depended on it.
Anti-Vizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? Love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's
Purple Berry product samples.
samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity.
Guess it's gonna take him a while to get up here.
No, I do enjoy spectating a
Let's look up who
rousing
he is,
sporting
'cause I
match
don't remember.
as much as all
It
of
seems like
you
we're supposed to
big
recognize him. Oh, he got it faster than I thought.
Griff cut off tossballers from home, but our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute.
Right, so how does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just converserate?
And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes.
Oh, right, and I'd add that big talk is for big people who matter. So we don't talk about work matters or our day. Okay then. What other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe? Oh, Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually. So guess she's Dr. Auntie Cleo now, technically? If that's how that works? She came to be lead scientist of research and development at Numa Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just Felicity, back in the good old days, when the company still did, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject.
Okay, so something I didn't know is apparently they did an episode in Secret Level. So he's from that. So, okay.
Guess that's why them guards call me the first testee. Hadn't occurred to me before. Auntie must have come up with it.
Sure was determined. I'll tell you what. Made her own healing grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's chalk. Got one of them entry science jobs at Auntie Cleo. You know, the corporation. Not the person. Was a whole different person back then, if you can believe it. Started scaling the corporate ladder right quick. Weren't too long before she left the colony completely.
Designed to be better than nature. Because
Oh, they weren't like that at all. Oh, you got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired chum bar once? Good times.
You don't say. Don't suppose you can think of any other fuzzy memories like that, or less fuzzy ones?
Maybe I can remember other important things like that. I'll sure try. You know, this is nice. Talking like this is much better than when the other person just ambles off like they never heard you.
Notice you've got your own share of prostheses. Those from the garbage pile on Argos, or testing a new one?
Lost an arm back when we learned that antacid wasn't safe for skin. One foot was testing a raptidon repellent where, I guess they were more just indifferent. I lose track.
You've been through it, huh? I hope you know these experiments did some real good for us. I wouldn't be here, alive, and with this arm intact if it weren't for folk like you.
Well, you know, I haven't talked to her for, going on 40 years or thereabouts, I think. But, you know, we were real tight when we were nubbins. When she approved my request for this role, I got a letter from her that said, dictated but not read at the end. Like she was talking right to me. Or at me, maybe.
Auntie's Choice Society is based upon.
Yeah. People could have just asked me if they wanted to know. The whole entire talking time. Mayhap they were afeared of my guards. All I know is one day, Felicity said she was up for a promotion to be Auntie. Said it was an idea that went through every generation or some such. Auntie, she told me once she needed to climb to the top no matter what. But that she was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get there, though.
We allow you to take part in public product testing.
Well, kinda. I didn't mind. Much. What's a few steppings on between close personal friends? That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me, you ever have this empty falling feel? You know, in your chest? Like that, I guess. I don't know, would hate to be rude. You come out with me and all. Oh, okay. Sure, we can keep on, converserating. Just a bit, right? Well, what about? I don't like to say much about that. I had to. For her. I only did it one time ever. I swear. I've never been good at lying. Just did it that once. The last day I saw Felicity. Auntie.
Embedded chemicals with
I was going to turn her in, but she was there. Felicity. She was all crying. Told me all the bad stuff she did. Needed somebody to say she weren't a bad person. So I said it. And now I wonder a lot if I am the bad person on account of that lie.
Our portfolio is diversified, but we can always do better. I'll give it to you straight in my quarterly underperformance review.
Oh, that's my fault too. Not just I'm a liar and that's bad, but I got all the stuff Auntie did I'm to blame for. Huh. Well, guess I should get back to work. Important job and all. This talk made me feel that empty, falling feel in my chest more. But I guess I ought to feel that way. Maybe.
Supposed to squeeze blood from
Poor
every
guy.
contract, not put us in the red.
Damn, they look fancy.
Tramicular. Arriving.
have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
Everybody, look who it is. All finished? Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee.
Huh. A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. Never seemed like her. I got a whole lot of insightful observations like that, you know.
Wait, there's been more than one Auntie Cleo? Explains a lot, now that I think about it. Like how she ain't a few hundred years old. Huh.
Learn anything more? Can't even imagine possessing that degree of marketing acumen.
You could just tell people how to think and do things. Like to not constantly yell at you all the time for only just doing your job.
Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap to success kind of thing.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times. Didn't make the drink, or didn't make... Oh, I see.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate effectually. Right? Wasn't I just saying? Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now, about that last person of interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt. But he's kind of mean.
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it. Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such. Whatever that is. Oh, that sounded very take charge. Have to remember that. Okay, we'll make sure you've got authorization to the brig when you arrive. May you effectuate effectually toward the agreed upon goal state.
So I assume we're gonna have to take the train again.
Hey, mister, any bits to spare?
And an ointment away.
Let's see.
Our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute.
Certainly a more profitable program than the Protector's watered-down rip-off. Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes. Bronzing is prohibited in the
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons, I have whatever
Can't tell
size
the difference
weaponry you
between
need
cover
to
and
make all your
concealment.
problems
But
past
you
tense.
need a good set of armor before someone succeeds in inventing it.
No, that goes. Oh wait. Oh, here we go. No. Here we go.
Ah, wonderful. More of you.
What in the fuck?
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it. That was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so. Got anything else? Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation? Well, certainly embraced it, though. Respect the flexibility and commitment. So, all right, I give up. What do you want? Yeah, well, we did stab her in the back first. Only routine business, though. To take it personal to the extent she did is, simply put, a serious breach in corporate decorum. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away. That may all be well and good, but I'm from a real corporation, Spacer's Choice, where we believe in the inequitable exchange of goods and services. Furthermore, and consequently, I don't do nothing without something in return. Anything else would be unseemly. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, Regional Brand Manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps, but me in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man? Dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now. You bet. I want my turn. Figured I earned it. I mean, look at me. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say. Not on me presently, no. They tend to take things off prisoners, you know? It's weirdly universal. Also wasn't wearing this reeking thing prior to being staged for public ridicule. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access, she'd open it right up for you. The PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught. Wonderful. Though I should mention, while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. What is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it, and/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion. All right, see that door behind me? It's suddenly somehow been left mysteriously unlocked. Pleasure doing business at you.
It was incredibly easy.
Yeah.
Arriving. Victorian Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man as a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend. Down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice. The mascot represents the worst impulses of old corp... who unfairly stacked their deck...
Attention all employees of this poor, inexcusable corporate plunder ship. This is ill-conceived, off-brand take on an oligarchy. Say what you will of Spacer's Choice and the other corporations.
Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate blundership. This ill-conceived, off-brand take on an oligarchy. Say what you will of Spacer's Choice and the other corporations, but none of us ever put big ideas in people's heads. Yes, our workers were beaten down by a rigged system and lack of mobility, but no hope is better than false hope. Right? I swear, everybody in this company thinks they're going to be somebody someday. It ain't gonna happen. Auntie Cleo's marketing you a bunch of wishful thinking.
Can't tell the difference between you need to make all your problems past tense.
Each successive generation, Spacer's Choice woman-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of all corporations.
I wonder what that is.
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time now. You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie makes out around here. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her, voted her and her execs out. And we shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it. This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed for treason against a legitimate corporation. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such. No thanks. Once Spacer's Choice is back in control, I'll be running this place in no time.
Trinicular.
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
Steerage.
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement, assumed that was your doing. Wait! What?
What? But Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge. Guess that does sound rather convenient.
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this is not good. This sort of dirt gets a person killed. This may call for an executive decision.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time like this?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, you know, contextually. What do all of you think? Are you feeling reassured here? Not sure I am.
I was, but now your lack of certitude has gotten me starting to worry. Sounds like a tip-top action plan to me. Granted, a call like that's entirely above my pay grade.
We accept your terms. Consider this final payment for services rendered. Never speak about this to anyone.
Yeah, sure.
You sounded just like
That was a good amount of payment.
Good job.